Hello, this is Jane again with my newfound technological skills, and this is a short video to be included in the peer observation reflective area. And this is where a peer was asked to observe me delivering the introduction to high fidelity simulation to the first year students. This is delivered to the students at the end of the first year, and whilst beneficial and allows students to practice on the simulators, the models, and also allow for them to make mistakes in a safe way. It can also be quite anxiety provoking. So this is a new session that's been introduced, whereby we introduce the students not only to simulation but also to the simulators. So they go and meet them, go and have a chat to them, go and have a feel around them, in an attempt to try and reduce the anxiety when we use clinical simulation, particularly high fidelity simulation, with them within the curriculum. So the session itself is to discuss what clinical simulation is, and describe not only what high fidelity simulation is, but also low and medium fidelity simulation, because we do have all three, and the lowest form of simulation is of course role play. And to provide an overview of the facilities that we have at the School of Nursing in the clinical skills laboratories and discuss the benefits. And afterwards the students come in small groups to the simulation areas. When the students meet the simulators, we have them fully functioning, so they blink, their pupils react, they can sweat, cry, bleed, and talk to the students themselves. And sometimes this is a real point of anxiety if they haven't been used to this technology before. So we are very much looking out for the students to look at the reactions, because it can be quite surprising how people can react to this. We have had people who have had to leave the room. We have had students who've had to undergo cognitive behavioural therapy. We get students talking about Chucky the Clown or ventriloquist dummies, or it's just not right. So it's a very important technology for us to be able to use within the curriculum, and so it really is essential that we get this right with them at the beginning. Now, obviously the simulators don't talk for themselves. There is somebody in the control room, or a number of people, dependent upon the number of simulators we have operational, and the operators can hear what's being discussed with the simulator and talk back to them and really put them through the paces accordingly. Now, the students are aware of the control room. They are brought to the control room to see that these things don't have life of themselves, but this is quickly forgotten when the students are faced with clinical scenarios where they're having to think quickly, think critically, and problem solve. So the session itself looks at previous feedback from the students. We talk about the literature of how beneficial this has been, not just in nursing but in many other disciplines, and also of course the negative aspects. And the benefits, the benefits are that the students can learn in a safe environment. They can be exposed to clinical situations that they may not actually be exposed to during the training in real life. But the other thing as well is that it can be live streamed into some of the other classrooms, so that students can actually assess each other and develop their own skills by observing other people in action. So the main point of the observation really was to see how well or not I was able to support the students and reduce their anxiety, given the understanding of course that when students come into nurse training, they come from a variety of different backgrounds. Some people come in with A-level, some people have been healthcare support workers in hospitals or nursing homes for maybe 20 years. The age ranges are vast, so we can have real young students, 18, 19, up to 55, 56. So it is a matter of not actually assuming that just because somebody has been working in a clinical environment that they're okay with this, because that doesn't always follow. So this was the crux really, was to see how well or not I was able to introduce this technology, and how I um, focused on the students that appear to require a little bit more support. So now for the writing up. Thank you.